In this moment you could be anywhere, doing anything. But you are watching to this video. What is preventing us to do what we want? Every day you wake up in the same room, following the same path, to live the same day you lived yesterday. Is that what it means to be evolved? Be free? The slaves of the feudal era exchanged work for shelter and food, and rarely had leisure time. And what is the difference from today? In fact, nothing has changed in the last centuries. Every one of us is moved by money. The shackles of the modern slavery, unbreakable shackles, entangling slaves in the most reliable manner, better than any other material in this planet. Slaves of 21st century, an age where everything looks more decent, more delicate and sophisticated. Our shackles are not heavy anymore, are not rusted, are not made of steel. Now they are invisible and weightless. You are free, but in fact, you are still locked in a world where money is everywhere. Where could you go without money? That's the point. It is the pillar of everything. Is it about it? About the money that we must talk in detail. In your childhood, you certainly heard that to earn money you must work hard. Money does not fall from heaven, it must be earned with sweat and sacrifice. It sounds familiar, right? Familiar and nauseating. The smashing majority of the world population of workers live below the poverty line, without opportunities to change their destiny. Common people are just another piece in the board of a game where 1% of the people hold 99% of the money. But why some people have it all, and others nothing? Why some people are covered in gold, while others can't make ends meet and can barely feed their children? Because the world is covered by a big lie. A gigantic, continuous and monstrous lie created by people that make the rules of the game. A game of illusion. Do you think you choose the government on your country? You can vote, but you are not the one choosing the candidates. And what about being elected? Do you have enough money for it? Do you have the millions of dollars to finance a political campaign? Nope. So forget about it. Go back to your job, follow your orders and don't rock the boat. This party life is not for you. To be free you must understand the rules of the financial world and apply them to your favor. But it will not be a few minutes to be released from the things inserted in your head for centuries by the most sophisticated human minds. Before continuing, you must be willing to forget what the system taught you and open your mind to hear the truth. Do you know what makes bankers billionaires? They create their own rules and it's up to you to just follow them. The bank rules are made to make them even more rich. Banks never lose. The only loser is you. Imagine this situation. Two guys, John and Charlie. John wants to buy Charlie's car, so he goes to the bank and gets the money, gives it to Charlie, who in turn deposits all the money in the bank because it's the safest place to keep it. What just happened is simple. The bank lends money to someone and receives it from another, but we both know that the interest rate on top of the money given to John will be way higher than the interest it will pay to Charlie. That's why the banks profit so much. It's not just the government who can produce money, the banks also have the power to make money multiply. Millions of Johns and Charlies will guarantee that the banks will remain solid for a long time. This all happens again and again, for a long time. If there is no panic and all scared depositors would suddenly take all their money, everyone at the same time. If that ever happened, the banks would break up. There is not enough money to all depositors to withdraw at the same time. There is a big air bubble in the bank vaults, and a big part of the real money is spent with expensive and well-produced advertisement to make you believe that everything is perfect. The banks are no longer necessary in modern times. They are parasites in the healthy body of society. They are small vampires sucking your blood in service of a giant and evil monster that immerse the entire world into financial slavery. But it's not only the banks that live based on their own rules. The insurance companies also depend on higher income of money than the expenses with its customer claims. And they would also break if they had a loss tax higher than they planned in their rules. Social Security pays the old people with contributions of the new associates. The problem is that more and more people receive the benefits and there is a reduction in the number of contributions. A huge pyramid just like the banks, insurance companies and the stocks market, which in fact is just speculation. The billions of dollars in startup stocks that have no income. If stocks value falls, the invested money disappears in a magic gesture. At Wall Street's game, who understand the rules buy stocks when they are low and sell when they are high, but who buys in high will lose money when price goes down. And when this happens, guess who will buy them again to profit when they are up once more? The ones who understands the rules of the game. This happens for a long time and will keep happening every day for the next centuries. You can keep as a spectator or learn the rules and use them to your own good. I had the blessing to be born in a country where black gold grows from the soil. This made me one of the richest men in the world. I am one of the many Arabian sheiks that would be on one of the first places of the 500 wealthiest men in the world, if Forbes listed royalty in their rankings. In my country we use the richness to help our people to prosper. We believe the strongest must take care of the weaker. But how do I help people beyond the barriers of my continent? How do I free the people from the modern slavery that haunts the four corners of the world? With all my fortune I could not do it alone. That's why I have studied the most diverse movements, hired true math geniuses, joined a group that defends freedom of speech, and together we created a system that will simplify the path to conquer your independence. A system that will start a financial revolution, a gift to everyone that desires real freedom. Something that, if everyone let aside greed and respect the rules, will prevail for the next generations defying the ruling order. A system 100% automated that uses the network of computers from the users to run all the data processing, ensuring its perpetual work. Using the same technology that makes Bitcoin to be indestructible, this system cannot be seized or blocked. The data parts are validated by several personal computers, making the system not only decentralized but also distributed. There is no company or person in command. It means that no person, government or organization can corrupt or put the system down. A disrupted idea, no expenses with employees, no real estate or furnishing, no operational costs and no taxes to corrupt governments. A social virus, immune to human interference, the dawn of a new society. This system has been sent to all parts of the world. There is no way to stop it. Just like the inventor of the internet gave it to the world, giving voice to everyone that has an idea. Just like Bitcoin frees people from taxes and the monopoly of the banking system. I gave the world the system that will make it free. A new rule is arising. It is your time. Infinity, your life without limits.